The Radio 104.5 10th birthday celebration.
Is there a moment where you're like, I can't even.
The biggest one for me was being in my apartment in New York. It has windows right on the street, and I often hear music coming up from like cars and the club that's across the street. And I heard Down coming up one day.
Good
and that
morning.
was pretty. It was like I did a double take, and I was like, "Is this really?" And it was very, very surreal.
Anything come to mind for you?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, hearing it on the radio.
Yeah.
I grew up. That was a huge goal and dream of mine, and just to hear your voice and your words echoing through the speakers is really cool. And also being able to play Jules Holland in the UK. And we played an Italian late night TV show, and American late night is amazing, but when it translates overseas, I think is incredibly awesome and special too. And it was cool. It was a moment.
A worldwide phenomenon.
Yeah, it's really cool. We're really grateful, and it's been exciting, for sure.
It's amazing, and we're so glad to have you here today, Marian Hill,
Thank
playing
you.
the Radio 104.5 10th birthday celebration. We are going to keep it going on Facebook Live, but throwing it back to the studio right now. Hey,
Hey.
Hi, Facebook.
It's just the entire worldwide
No
web.
pressure.
It's
Welcome.
everybody on the planet. Do you get called Marian all the time, and how do you deal with it?
I think the question is, how does Jeremy deal with it? I do get called Marian Hill all the time. But I think since Down has happened, it's gotten less. I think people are starting to recognize that we are a duo.
Because it's such a clever and so you name. I mean, you met in the musical and the production Haverford
High School.
High, of The Music Man, and so Marian Hill, you combined it.
We did.
And so it's this really special thing, and so I guess it's not an insult. It's just
No, I mean, it's understandable. It could be perceived as a girl's name. It probably is a girl's name. Hindsight's 20/20 when you're making a band name. But I think the more that people know the music and the more that they look into us, I think, they're starting to figure it out, hopefully.
if they love you, that's sort of all that.
Yeah.
I liked it. My recent thing has just been like the real fans know.
There you go. And the ones that are making the mistake, future real fans.
Yeah.
And you want as many of those
They just
as
gotta
There's
get
a
there.
learning curve.
you can possibly have.
Yeah.
Marian Hill here to play the birthday show. Let's talk looking back a little bit. Your parents, both musicians. Mm-hmm. I don't know about your parents.
They're not musicians.
Okay.
I love them dearly, but they're not musicians.
I want to know, in your brain, if you think back, the very first musical memory. Maybe it's, hearing a song on the radio. Maybe it's sitting at the piano or, watching your dad play something. First musical memory. Is there something that, stands out?
Yeah, my dad, I think it was honestly getting the first Sheryl Crow record.
Okay.
Tuesday Night Music Club. I think that's the name of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of my earliest memories of really sitting down and listening to an album with my dad. I don't know why it was that one. But yeah, and then I was always singing, and they always encouraged it, which is really wonderful and great, and I'm really lucky.
Maybe you didn't get it directly from them?
No, but they're music lovers and have always been really supportive.
I support that because I have zero talents, but I also love music.
You're here.
I'm here.
It's funny for me because I started playing violin when I was 4.5, and I think there are memories in there, but they're just so vague because I was so little.
Right.
So presumably some kind of violin recital happened in there, and then also when I was in 3rd grade, my dad was faculty at Haverford College, so my babysitters were always college students, and one of them was directing Pippin, which is a musical that has a little boy part in it.
Yep.
And I, in 3rd grade, remember basically just walking out and singing my solo and doing my little bit in that. So that's probably the earliest, more vivid memory.
So there's definitely theater background. Do you think that is something you take to the stage today?
For sure. I think Jeremy has studied it more extensively than I have. I kind of stopped after high school, but I think the bigger stage that you're on, I think the more that I draw from the theatrics of it and the drama, because you have to play to such a larger audience and you have to reel them in as if you were playing to 100 people, and it can be a lot harder.
Gotta reach the people all the way in the back of the
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So that specifically, that's
it definitely
where I
helped
draw.
me from the start in being just comfortable being on stage and doing my thing, because I'd spent so much time on stage before then that I'd gotten over the kind of like, what do I do up here ness of it all. And I think it also factors a lot into the way I think about what our show looks like when we do production for our tours and stuff. I have a background in like making shows happen and all of that. And also in our songwriting, we think a lot about storytelling and the drama of it all, and like where the listener goes over the course of the song and what it's doing to them. And that whole frame of mind came a lot from the time I spent studying theater.
That really is amazing. And big stage today, 25,000 people. Family.
Is it 25,000? Is that what?
Yeah.
Woo! Hot.
Sweet.
But you're playing to 25, so it doesn't matter. You know,
That's fine. Yeah, we'll see
mentally, you're reaching every. No, I don't mean you're playing to 25. Like
Totally.
I mean, you're gonna reach every single person, like
totally.
like it was.
And it's all great experience. You know, it all helps us. So.
Family coming.
Yeah, I hope so. They said they were. See if they show up.
That would not be cool.
I'd be like,
Marian Hill, Mom. Marian Hill. The album Act 1 is out. I presume in Act 2. Listen, I don't ask this because there's pressure. I get you had a song blow up and you got to go out and you got to tour and you got to go see the world and you got to go play Jules Holland.
Yeah.
It's not a pressure thing. It's just a curiosity thing. In Act 2, are you thinking about it?
We are writing as much as we can. We actually just wrote a song on the tour bus last week. And it's just about getting it right. We've got a couple things kicking around and we're trying to see where it all lands.
I heard you played a song or two for an Uber driver?
Just we're going to play a couple new ones in our set today.
Love it.
Yeah.
Marian Hill.
Hope you like it.
I know we're going to like it. Sam and Jeremy, thank you so much for flying from the West Coast just to be here and then flying back. We're so glad you're here to celebrate with us, and it's extra special, meaningful as a Philly band.
So thank you for playing down. Thank you for supporting it. It's awesome.
It's our pleasure, really.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers. Bye.